Hi, Michael. Welcome.
Hi, how are you? Sorry.
And you?
Yeah, good. Doing all right overall.
Great. Hi, Gary. Our
Hi, how are you?
loyal down under super achiever. I'm welcome.
G'day, Gary.
Asking. And
Hi, Michael.
welcome to the ladies. Our amazing Yolanda.
Hi, Elena. Hi, everybody.
And our
Hi,
amazing
guys and ladies.
Duarte, representative of the United States and South America.
Yay.
It's like a little mini United Nations reunion. So very good. Let's give it like 30 more seconds for anybody else to join, and then we get started. So I am just happy third week of the year. So we will see where we are at and make sure we are very much on track with our big theme for 2021 and our main yearly goal. Yes. And I also wanted to, I wanted you to send a silent wish, prayer, thought, healing thought and loving thought to anybody who is in serious, in fragile conditions now with this COVID on Earth. You know, that could be anywhere. I have the young son of one of my best friends. You all met her in the mastermind, and I'll just keep it private for now. Just send some good wishes, please, because it's just scary times. It's scary times with this pandemic. There's still a lot of undefined and unclear messages. So let's hope mind over matter, everything will work out. Yes?
Sure.
Thank
Sure.
you. Great. Okay. So one. All right. Okay, perfect. Everybody not thinking maybe just us. I know Poupette wasn't feeling well today, so hopefully she'll get better soon. I know her family had been struggling with COVID as well. So let's keep everybody in our loving and healing thoughts. So we can just get started, and you all know each other. So let's let's go into the breakout room. Okay, I'll join one of yours silently. I want you to coach each other and focus on basically what the screen says. But I'll reframe it in the chat. Since it's the beginning of the year and it's important to keep the focus. So successes, you know, review any successes from the second week of the year in proportion, is that a word, in relation to your main theme. I like to call it theme of 2021, you know, to see if you are in line or you need to course correct a bit. Okay, here it is. So welcome, Dr. Divgi. And so you're all gonna go on breakout room, okay? So, and discuss with your partner or partners. Okay, so Gary is gonna go with Dr. Divgi, and then Michael is gonna go with Dr. Duarte and Yolanda, okay? And go.
Just us.
There were 3 people, so they may be taking longer.
Yeah.
What is your background here? London?
It's Budapest.
Budapest. I've not been there, so I don't know.
Yeah, I go and rattle through some of my photos and put them up as a background, seeing I can't get out there
Yeah.
at the moment.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Yes.
Hello. We just enjoyed our talk so much. Just stay there for a little bit. Hi,
Yeah.
Gary. Nice to meet you. I'm
Nice
Sandra.
to see you again. Yes, I know who you are.
Gary, that's beautiful. Where are you right now? What's in your background?
My background is Budapest.
Oh, I want to be there. Yes, I have.
Yes.
I work with somebody that it's, I guess, close by. I don't really know where she lives, but I think so. And I might be super wrong. Bulgaria, right?
No, not quite.
I'm wrong.
It's in the area.
So my mistake, but
We've
What
got
was
winter in Australia at the moment. It's we're just temporarily having winter.
Yeah.
you have winter in Australia?
Yeah.
Well, just
Why?
The Chinese government weather machines have decided to switch seasons for about 9 more days. It'll go back to 40 degrees overnight. Just watch.
Celsius he's talking about. All right. Welcome back.
Uh-huh.
And thank you all for being patient. Sometimes we are in number.
Yeah.
So we have, when we do the breakout room, one group may finish before the other one. So thank you for your patience. And I also want to thank you for keeping everything confidential, although we repurpose it for educational purposes, so people who miss it can follow from home and take your lead and your example. So thank you for helping one another and respecting where everyone is at. We are all on a different path in life, right? We all come from a different background. So, but we all have the same common goal to advance, to improve to the next level. So thank you for respecting where everybody's starting from and where they're at, which for sure is always different than anybody else. So who's going to explain the next step for anybody who maybe missed it because it's with loved ones who are getting better from illness and so on, and can follow from home? Go for it.
I'll give it a go if you like, Yolanda, Dr. Elena. So what we need to do before we jump into choosing a section is just have a feel about the whole of what's going on for us right now. And if something's not working or a few things are not working, what's something that would be really good to look at right now? And we're loosely going to, before we get really precise about what that thing is that we're going to do about it, we're going to loosely try and work out which area of life is really worth a bit more attention this week. So it's a matter of looking at the list, and they're broken down into smaller information bits about that category in each one. Pick the one that is a really valuable area to look at this week, in addition to everything else that you were already going to do this week.
Beautiful. Thank you, Michael. And as you choose it, here are some examples to get your neurons and creativity going. There you go. For me, it will have to be health. I will want to be in support to my loved ones in critical conditions. Let's see what is it for you. Let me see it in the chat box. Career for Yolanda, excellent. Gary, play, very nice, very nice. Today is Martin Luther King. It's actually a holiday here in the US. Dr. King had a lot of valuable lessons that are still very much valid today. And Michael, Wellbeing, great. What about you, Dr. Divgi? And Sandra and Dr. Duarte, the two doctors. Let's hear from you. Okay, Dr. Duarte, career. And Dr. Divgi. Career. Okay, so we got career, health, and play. Very nice. All right, so who would like to explain this next step? I like to hear how you guys explain it because I get ideas from you two all the time. Let's hear it.
How about Sandra? Have to unmute you.
Yes. Thank you, Michael. I was playing the newbie card since it's my third time, but I guess I'm old enough now. So step it up. Right, quantify exactly specific thing you want, crave, desire within your chosen life area, short-term and long-term. Perfect. So as we have chosen some, chose well-being, career, different areas, now we have to make this like a goal, more specific. And within this week, as we hopefully will get together next week, or you will keep track for next week. So the short term, within a week, what are the things that each one of us is going to do to get to that goal? And long term is the big picture. And it could be, you know, whatever it takes depending of the goal. For some of us could be a year. As for my general, you have got the power is well-being. However, this week I chose again career because it's actually linked with my well-being, because my career affects my well-being. And my steps short term will be for the next week, and long term will be to what I want to become, like I was sharing with Yolanda and Michael, to become a sport person. And how will I get there is this section.
All right, good job. Fantastic. So take a moment to write it on your notepad or in the chat box. Thank you, Dr. Duarte. And enjoy this precious, sacred time for yourself and your amazing future. And go. Good job. Okay, so you know I go, obnoxious music, and you can hold me to it, Michael, to work on rounded fitness by improving some areas, including self-esteem, physio, exercise, continuing reforms with diet. Okay, so out of these three, which one are you going to start with first, Michael, this week? Self-esteem, physio, or diet? Start with, then you can get to the other one. Self-esteem. Okay, excellent. Okay, there are lots of great resources online for self-esteem. Okay, I have some on my blog. You've got thepower.com. Search for that. Okay, it should pop up. If you don't find it, email me. I'll dig it out. Okay. And what about anybody else? Let's hear from a lady. Unmute, raise your hand, or I'll unmute you, or I'll choose you.
I'll go.
Sure, go for it.
I was talking to Gary in our thing. I think the theme is focus, and I had focused on the blue zone thing. And tomorrow is my phone meeting with our mayor. So my short-term thing is to pitch her on creating a community center for the seniors in our city. There is an old school which is tore out, and it's a 12-acre area that is now they are thinking what to do, and they want to do parks and recreation. But I would like to pitch for a community center for seniors.
That's amazing. Very good, very good. So you're going to rehearse your meeting for tomorrow?
Well, when I called her assistant,
Yeah.
she said, no, it's just going to be a phone meeting, because I asked her, do I need to have any PowerPoint or anything like that?
Yeah.
So it's not. So I'm just going to talk to her.
Yeah.
I watched her. There was a first council meeting that happened on the 11th. So I watched how she tackles herself and how she listens and how she responds. So I'm just getting to know. I'm studying her, and then I will pitch. That's all I'm doing.
All right, sounds good. But you, if I may recommend having a quick outline cheat sheet for yourself, just that. So
Yeah,
that
I have it. I have it.
Perfect. Yeah, you don't forget. Okay,
Yeah.
good job. Very good. We'll be thinking of you tomorrow.
Would
with
be nice.
Political meeting and sending good energy. You're doing something.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock my time, so it's 7 o'clock yours.
Okay, you got it. You got it. You'll be my.
Well, Elena, can I say something?
Sure.
And Dr. Divgi, have you seen that information about senior centers that combine childcare and they benefit from each other? Are you considering to propose that?
Yes, I am going to suggest that, because it was an elementary school and they have some areas they are keeping the playground and whichever already built in, and then they develop it. So that is on my agenda. Thank you.
So it's
that is healing for both of them, both the generations.
Absolutely. So you're really going for the child care senior center. So two things in one. So that's wonderful.
Means in the communities, it's going to be a community center. So it's not only the child, but the teenager, younger generation, then combining some activities with the seniors. That's what I want to do. You know, because elementary kids is fine, but who is also needing more help is our young folks. You know, the preteens and the teens. You know, they're neither a kid nor an adult, and a lot of them get lost. So that's
mentors.
Yeah, that's what meant.
So you're East Coast, right? So 7 o'clock for Elena. So at 9 o'clock Central for me, 10 o'clock, we should be sending energy.
You
So
got it.
all goes well.
And same thing, whatever zone you are in Australia and Switzerland.
Very good. Thank you.
Yes,
Amazing.
Varada.
Good
We
job.
will send you much love
Yeah, that is always.
and clarity.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes. And Gary's gonna spend some time with family. You're lucky, Gary. I live vicariously through you because I've not been able to see my family in 2.5 years. Of course, because of COVID and my own choice to protect them. So enjoy that special time with your mom. Very, very nice. Good job, everybody. Great. Give me 10. And a great self-love hug. Bravo. All right. Who's gonna explain step 2?
How about Gary?
Yeah, was just about to click on. So, so what we want to think about is how will your life change and others' lives change when you achieve what you set out to do? Now, obviously, some things in the short term have an immediate return or impact, but the longer term is also something that we want to think about. So how is your life and the life of others going to change when you achieve exactly what you set out to do?
Fantastic. You're gonna do this exercise with your accountability success partner. And Gary, you're staying here and you'll do it with me, okay?
Okay.
And go. I'll tell you when to switch. Fantastic. Okay, good job. All right, my dear. You, by the way, you may have received that email, that fun email, love letter.
Yes, I did.
I covered that. I covered that on our call. Okay, private call.
Sure. Yeah, I figured that would be the case. So yeah, we can
But
talk
don't
about
worry,
it then.
okay? Don't worry. I know it sounds really worse than it is. And the main target, although they have the same last name, is not right.
Yeah, I did a bit of research there as well. So yeah, look, and I'm happy to talk to you on.
Based on the reading I've done, etc., which I think is sounds a bit hopeful. Okay, I'll send it to you via email, and then we'll discuss this week.
Sure.
But
Yeah,
don't,
that's okay.
please don't stress.
Okay. Yeah, look, I wasn't really, but look, I guess I was a little concerned, but I always looked at it as something that I wasn't going to worry about. So we'll talk about that. So yeah, so yeah, this week I hovered around what I wanted to do, and then realised that we were going away on the weekend.
Yes.
And Mum's moved back to her hometown, I guess, which is where I was born. So that's part of the plan. So we'll go and see her
Yes.
new apartment that she's in the process of buying. And I've also got a lot of family down there, and we haven't seen them for a long time. I've also got a friend of mine who lives down there, and he was one of the ones that I'd had some challenges with over the past few years. So we've mended all our things, and we're basically back to where we were. So that's a good thing. So yeah, it's just about, and I was tossing up whether it should be Wellbeing, because I'm also concerned about their well-being. But the reality is it's more about just maybe switch off for a day or two, have some fun, and just see how everyone is. I could do that, and then just enjoy some time with them.
Perfect. Very good.
Because
yeah, it's important during these times of isolation, semi-isolation.
Yeah.
To be close to our loved ones. You know, pick and choose. very important.
And one of the challenges is, oh, I forgot what I was going to say now.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, when people in here at the moment, if you try and book somewhere, everybody's trying to get out of town,
sure.
and it's quite challenging, and apparently so. But we're just visiting my mother, so we don't have to worry about accommodation and that type of thing, and we can get around and catch up. I've got a cousin that's built a new house down there, and she's moved back to town. So yeah, there's a bit to catch up with.
Sure. Okay, very good. Yeah. So you're making the best out of it. Everybody seems safe.
Yeah, and the other thing is that Mum has moved into an apartment, and her brother is one of the neighbours, and he was the guy that built the property in the first place. So we know she's got people right there for her. If she's a bit further away from us now, but we always thought that this would be part of her plan. Now
Yes.
that she's on her own, and she has been for about 6 years, so we thought that might have happened a bit earlier. But anyway, it's all good.
Yeah. Okay, I'm happy to hear. Great.
And how are you going at the moment?
Yeah. So the whole Raj thing, of course, is stressful, and I feel his stress, and I'll tell you more about that. But I do have faith in all my clients, and
Okay.
so I want to trust that he didn't do anything wrong, and that there's gotta be an explanation to this kind of, and I guess we'll have to be patient and wait. But yeah, it'll reveal itself. So that's obviously stressful. COVID is stressful too, and the fact that the son of one of my best friends is in critical conditions. That's very stressful too. I never thought that somebody so young could be affected, from this pandemic. Somebody so young and so healthy to the look, to the eye. So yeah, I really hope you'll make it. Yeah.
We're thinking of you.
Thank you.
And hope that does have a positive ending or positive progression.
Thank you. Yes. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. There's a lot of crazy surprises out there right now in the world. Some make more sense than others. So, but yeah, I think it's important in life. That's a great skill. No matter what life throws at you, whether it's an investigation, an unexpected health challenge, that you just keep your cool, keep your calm, keep your peace, because it's important, it's vital. Otherwise you get sick, you cannot continue and help others. So you're actually very good at that. I think innately, Gary. So at some point you'll have to bottle that up and teach it how you do it. Yeah.
Look, it's something I probably didn't do very well when I was younger, and that's probably part of it. But I just got into a position last year where I thought, well, if I worry about everything else that's going on, what people are doing, what decisions are being made, what's happening and what's not happening, then it wasn't going to help me. It wasn't going to help anyone else. So,
very good point.
And as someone once told me a while ago, we can control our reaction. It's one of the few things that we can control.
Very good. Thank you for your voice of wisdom, and welcome back, everybody. And make sure you continue your visualizations every chance you can, midday, when you wake up in the morning, nighttime, before you close your eyes, or when you close your eye, and so on. Okay, very good practice. All right, everybody, self-hug and give me 10. Bravo, bravo. Okay, who's gonna explain step 3?
I'll jump in.
Go for it.
Well, we've got a bit of a vision now, and we've worked out the thing that we'd like to make a difference on in our life. It's going to make a difference to all the other areas too, because all this stuff's all linked. Now, we just got to have a think about what we're going to do about it, how we're actually going to make a movement on this desire to make this change. And what are our resources? Do we need to find more knowledge? Do we need to find more energy or more commitment? What can we do right now and start to refine that to something we can commit to towards making this difference that we've identified?
Beautiful. Okay, you're gonna do this on your own with your own notepad, and you can also use the chat box. So use all your creative juices, have fun with it, don't censor, don't filter, and let it all out. Thank you, Mike, and go for it, everybody. Great. All right, so Dr. Sandra will be starting today at 7 Central, US Central, on a new work project that will help with the freedom of money and time. Sounds like excellent. Okay, let's hear from a gentleman who wants to share.
For me, it's just about because it was play and I'm visiting family and friends that I haven't seen for a long time after we've endured lockdown. It's just about having some fun, enjoying people's company and sharing the love amongst them, and just taking that little bit of time out for self and those around us.
Beautiful. That sounds lovely. Very nice.
It's not necessarily new, but it's new
New for the year.
for the fact that we've been in lockdown for so long.
Absolutely. Very good. And Dr. Divgi, okay, so she's gonna visualize her exit plan. That's always good to have an exit plan for everybody. Okay. And Michael, prioritize what's important. Very good. Prioritizing is always good. Okay, sounds good, Dr. Duarte. Good job, everybody. Okay, who's gonna explain this step 4? Let's hear it.
I'm going to do that.
Go for it.
Okay, so the plan and the strategy we have in our mind, we have to see what is the first step we need to do to achieve our goals. And it can be something small, it can be something bigger, but it's just about taking the first step that will lead us to our goal. To define the first step.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Yolanda. Fantastic. All right. So do this exercise on your own with your calendar in front of you, and do let us know in the chat box what your first action is going to be and when. I'll do the same, and vámonos. Good job, everybody. All right, look at you. So you're the coach. You're so well groomed. You're such great role models. You're great coaches yourself. So Varada, yeah, let's see, where are you? Yolanda is going to do the next module by when is January 21st? That's the date of the new presidency. I'm sure that will bring you good luck here in the US.
Yes.
Okay, Thursday.
Send him some love.
There you go. Perfect. And Dr. Divgi, her cheat sheet. I love it. Gary, very nice. Yeah, I know it's a lot of desert where you are, so you definitely don't want to be on empty. Good proactivity. I have to do the same. I also live in the desert. And I was in Death Valley. I posted some pictures this weekend. Yeah, and that's like there's miles and miles or kilometers and kilometers with nothing. You definitely want to be filled up on fuel. Dr. Duarte, very good with your alarm system, excellent reminders and alerts. You know what I'll do. And Michael, getting organized. Okay. Okay. And remember, work on your self-esteem. Okay. Good job, everybody. So let me see your autograph in sign of reward. Do it fast because I have to hop off in a minute. And your reward, let me see it in the chat box. And okay. Here's mine. Perfect. All right, and let me give you our let me see, our link again. You can also email me, Dr. Duarte, and I'll just add you. Okay. So where is it? And so go ahead and copy and paste. Let me post them on here. There we go. And go. Fantastic. Nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome, dear. Good job, everybody. So remember, it's only the third week of the year, but make it count. Keep setting that great tone for an amazing rest of the year. Stay laser focused on your theme. Don't let anything or anybody take you out of your game, and have fun with it. Much love, my friend, and make it a great week with your action and amazing rewards. Ciao, belli. Mwah.
Thanks, Elena. Awesome again.
Thanks, Elena. Have a great week, everyone.
Thank you.
Ciao.
I'm super
Have a
motivated.
great week. Bye-bye.
All the best, guys.